handle me and see. Then he showed them the nail prints in his hands and his feet. And he said, I know that you thought it was over, and I know you thought that it was finished, but it's time for you to get a fresh revelation and handle me and see. And look at my hands. Look at my hands. And what he was saying was, look at my feet. Look at my hands and see what I can give you now, presently. Not what I've done in the past. You saw these hands heal lepers, raise the dead, be laid on people with fevers and diseases and sicknesses, and they were healed instantly. But now, post-crucifixion, I want you to look at these same hands, and just when you think you've seen it all, look at my hands and look at what I can give you. And look at my feet and see where I can take you. How many of you have been given things by the hand of God that you never dreamed that you would give? If you were to be honest, you would have to say, God's nail-scarred hands have provided things in my life that were not even in my wildest dreams or imaginations. Let me hear some noise right now if you know that's the truth. And how many of you have had God show you His feet and take you further than you ever were supposed to go, ever was it predicted you would go? You've gone to places that only God could have got you there. Only God could have opened that door, because that's the kind of God He is. See, the only way that we can accept the challenge that Jesus offers us is He stands here. See it in your mind, in your eye of faith this morning. The Master standing here saying, look at my hands. I have things that you can't even imagine. I have things that I want to give you, and I want to bless you and your family with. My hand is a blessing hand, and you've not seen the best yet. What I'm preaching today is you've not seen God's best yet. You've not seen what He could really do. Just when you think He's done it all, they thought it was over, and He appeared suddenly and gave them this great challenge. Handle me and see. Handle prayer. Handle worship. Handle hunger and thirst for me. And handle this thing called... again and believe and risk again that I can do something even greater in this season in your life. The one risk that this church runs, as God has done so much for us, is to get comfortable and get to a place that we think that because God's been so good, that we become satisfied and not continually handle Him and see through prayer, through seeking Him, through being passionate about Him. See His hands again and know there's more He wants to give us. And see His feet again and know that there's more places He wants to take us and carry the message of the cross too. Never settle for good when you know God has the best. We must not be lethargic. We must not ever cease from handling Him and it becoming more than just going to church now that we've got our life straightened out. Revelation chapter 3, he warns that the end time church would have a curse on them. And this is what it sounds like. They will say, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing. But that's not going to be this church. We're going to continually handle Him and see. We're going to look at His hands and see He still has good things that He wants to give us and our children and our children's children. And we're going to look at His feet and realize that when I put my hands in my life in God's hands, He can take me anywhere. He can open doors no man can shut. He can cause you to go into places that will make you scratch your head and say, how in the world did this happen to me and did I get here? Handle me and see. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel so that you can get notifications on new posts and live streams. Be sure to share this video with a friend. You never know how you can send the Word of God right when somebody needs to hear it. And you can use your social influence for good, for the glory of God. Thanks again. Share it with a friend. And I really appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.